I think we just went live. Yes.
Literally in the factory.
The factor.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Thirsty Thursday on Fear Street. Yeah. So how you doing, Miss Sheree up in Indiana?
I'm doing okay. Yeah, it's a Thursday. I'm excited for this weekend. I got stuff to do for the first time ever, virtually, but still.
I'm excited for this payday tomorrow. So there's that.
It is a payday weekend. Oh wow!
It is.
February is next week.
It is. It is in fact next week. Oh, so welcome everyone. We're gonna wait a few minutes so we can get more people in if they want to join us. What you drinking, Sheree?
I'm drinking a nice red wine. I decided to treat myself in December, and I joined a wine club. So NPR brings me a case of wine every other month.
And you drink it with your pinky out.
It's my dream. So I have to keep drinking it, so I have room for the next box. Because what's not, what not?
That's true.
Mm-hmm. What are you drinking?
The usual. You got some peach vodka and pink lemonade.
Oh, that's fancy. It's a fancy lady.
In my solo cup because I'm a bit lazy.
Ladies don't do dishes.
Right. Well, I bought these for a small family holiday thing that I did. So, and we everything was throw away because I didn't want like germs and dishes and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
I'm just trying to use them so they don't go to waste.
Waste not, want not. That's why I'm drinking.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, Sheree. Shall we see? Let's do a couple of these Trivial Pursuit questions. Let's see what we don't know in the world.
Right. We can always count on not knowing stuff in Trivial Pursuit.
Let's feel bad. All right. I'm not even gonna roll because that's stupid.
Yeah.
Ooh. What Get Shorty from 1995 and Men in Black from 1997 director served as the cinematographer for Misery in 1990?
Barry Sonnenfeld?
You're probably better than me. Yeah, that's true. You are correct.
Yes. I know he did Men in Black and Addams Family and some other stuff. And I know I got one. Oh my God. It's a new year. It's a new day.
And I'm feeling good.
Thanks, Barry.
I don't know this. In Nosferatu from 1922, what is the name of the sinister vampire of the film? Is it Nosferatu?
That's what I thought, but that question makes me think I was wrong. What don't I know?
Let's go with Nosferatu. I think that's right.
Was it
I'm wrong. What? It's not anything I would have ever guessed.
If it's not Vlad, I got nothing.
Count or lock?
What kind of Scooby-Doo bullshit? What was?
Ooh, this is Tarantino question. So I know we got lots of thoughts about him. But what actress was in both Planet Terror and Death Proof segments of Grindhouse? Was it Rose McGowan?
I thought she was only in one, but now I don't know who did double duty. I don't think I knew somebody did double duty.
I think it's Rose McGowan because I think she had the leg with the gun in the one that I didn't like, Planet Terror. And then I think she's like a smaller part, like a Drew Barrymore type character in Death Proof.
I want to say it's one of the blonde girls, but I don't remember names anymore. So
let's see.
At least you got a name. Let's go with you.
I was right, Rose McGowan.
Yay.
She's not very big in Death Proof though.
Yeah, because I just mostly remember the final shot after they get their revenge. That's
right. I want to see if you get this one. What surgical instrument does the resurrected Gage Creed steal from his father to commit his murder in Pet Cemetery?
Oh. The sad part is I have my books now, so I could have easily been like, I know Steven's coming. Should I do a refresher? Is it a scalpel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough of that. That was fun. Hey, we actually got some right though. Pew, 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 2021. Maybe won't be on fire.
Hi, Crystal.
All right, just a quick reminder, you guys. We are on all your social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow us. We're on YouTube as well, so subscribe on there to get notifications of when we go live, and you can go back and watch some of our older videos because I'm sure they're interesting. But yeah, make sure you're following us on all those. We're going to keep. Thanks, Crystal. She's always in our corner. But yeah, we'll keep everyone posted on like what films we're got coming up next and all that on all those social media like we always do. So make sure you're following us on there.
Yes.
Sheree, you want to take that next point? Well,
I do actually. We are also here live because we started our new season. So yes, there's an episode, First Street 201, where we reacquaint ourselves and tell you what we is and is not gonna do in this podcast.
Ira style.
Because I me the other day after I like listened to this one, I went back and listened to First Street 101, and I was like, oh, we already have production value differences. Go us. What?
We kind of know what we're doing a little bit better.
Right? Right? I found my mic. Oh.
Well, we got our mics thanks to our dear friend LaBob.
Yay, LaBob.
Shout out LaBob.
In color. No, Hearing in Color concert.
Oh, yeah. Their concert is Saturday night. Check it out.
Yes, the 30th. That's math. I was not ready to throw at anybody's stuff. I'm gonna apologize for my drinking.
I'm very sorry. I want to know that I'm sorry. I'm gonna take that back.
No, that video is hysterical though.
I had a friend at work tell me they got sued because of that song. Is that right?
Probably. Because like it's back before rappers were asking for permission. They were just doing stuff. And like Nightmare on Elm Street people were like, hello, Fresh Prince.
This is their music. Thank you.
All right. So I wouldn't put it past. I could see that being one of Will's issues. Yeah.
There it is. So, Sheree, since your list is much more interesting than mine, let's get everyone introduced, or not introduced, but caught up on all your projects and your cool things you got going on.
Yes. Let me go. I put it on a list, so this time I don't just like freeze up and go, I'm doing stuff. So as you know from listening, I am a playwright sometimes. And so I have productions happening. I have Why Are You Like This, which is one of my newer plays happening at Pulley and Buttonhole Theater, virtually, of course, because that theater cares. And that's going to be happening the last 2 weekends of February, and there's different times. So definitely check out the Pulley and Buttonhole Theater website or my Facebook professional, not my personal. And I also have a play going up in my undergrad. In the end, it's going up at University of Central Missouri. And so that's going to be fun. Well, it's going to be fun for me to see new people experience it in a space I'm familiar with. It is not a funny play. Don't go into that play. Well, maybe you will laugh. That's on you. I don't know if I need to know.
Don't tell us. But yeah, if you don't know, that's Sheree and my, that's our alma mater, UCM.
Yeah.
That's where we met. It's our stomping grounds, our drinking grounds.
Right? They're responsible for this drinking podcast. I'll put that in the alumni notes. Yeah, and that's happening in March. So as we get closer, I'll have more info and specific dates and things because those aren't as convoluted. Because like places are trying stuff to see who's watching and when because we're all at home, but sometimes we don't want to.
Right.
Yeah. No, I also get to do Sundance this weekend. So like Sundance is bittersweet because I was one of those kids who was like a snob and was like, I'm going to take my own art to Sundance when I grow up, and I'm going to walk the red carpet, and I'm going to be an artist, and I'm going to be sitting my ass here on this couch in my PJs, going, "Oh, this movie's fun."
Maybe one day after all this hell shit fire goes away, we can actually go places again.
From your mouth to Robert Redford's ears.
To share.
But yeah, if you're not following me on Twitter, you should definitely follow me on Twitter because I'm covering a bunch of their horror movies, and I'm sure I'll have thoughts. I won't be spoiling things for you, but I will definitely be like, "That was a movie," or "Oh my god, that is a game changer." So you can you can sort of get an idea of what that episode's going to be about whenever we get around to those.
Nice.
What you got going?
I am still working at Independent Living Services. We're still, trying to navigate this COVID world. We're about almost halfway vaccinated with our first. I have not gotten mine yet. Hopefully soon. But we're about halfway through. The people that want to get it are getting it. So hopefully when that starts happening, it'll still be a while, but hopefully when we get back to some kind of normalcy, I can start doing more shows and plays with them, and I'm excited about that, but that's still on the back burner for right now. Yeah, I've got a lot of like ideas in mind of projects. I've got some stuff that's kind of bubbling up, but nothing that I can officially announce. Maybe the next month I can give some more details about some fun things I've got coming up. But yeah, that's really all I've got right now. Just going to work, watching some movies. That's about it.
You know what? Sometimes that's all we can ask for.
I have noticed though that I am ready for some like not digital human connection. Because like I am getting isolated. I'm feeling isolated. I'm feeling like I want to have a dinner party. I want to have like a show. I want to go to a play. I want to go to the theater.
The cabin fever hit me this weekend. Hit me hard because I've been taking those 48 hours to myself or trying. Mm-hmm. And this weekend I finally got it to happen. And I was like, but I have nowhere to go. I have nothing to do. And so I did loose work where I looked for scripts for like my class and stuff. But those are fun things. I get to bother people I don't talk to. But it was not the adventure I would like for my 48 hours me time.
Hopefully if we can keep rolling out these vaccines, I don't know. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Mm-hmm. Hoping for the best, planning for the worst.
Right. Yeah.
But so we both mentioned watching movies. Let's talk about some of the movies we've been watching.
Ooh. Kick it off. You go first.
Me first? Okay. So in the horror world, I live tweeted 13 Ghosts, which was a fun little throwback to a movie that I watched as a teenager. Super fun, it's not by any means like a perfect film, but it's fun. It's a roller coaster ride, which is a lot of horror. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, and then I also recently revisited the original Friday the 13th, but I forgot how effective the score is in that movie. Not just like the sound effects, it's so iconic with that franchise, but like just the how they up tension with the score itself. Yeah, so that was fun. Of course, you've got Mrs. Voorhees as the actual killer in that. Spoiler alert, but it's been 30 years, 50 years now. You haven't seen it, I don't feel bad. But I did in my review on Letterboxd, I put that she was giving us Psycho Karen vibes before Psycho Karen vibes were in modern like cultural context.
Yes. She took the ultimate "we'll speak to the manager" route. She was ready.
She was. And then outside of the horror film, a movie that stands out for me, I watched recently. I'd seen it before, but I revisited Henry Gamble's Birthday Party. It is about essentially it's you know, a young gay coming of age story, but it's told through the context of this one birthday party. And anyone that grew up, I grew, especially with me growing up in a fairly Christian conservative Southern um, culture or society, it was so it hit so much of my past, and I felt so many different things. It's such a great movie. I highly recommend it. It's not I would not add say fun is the right word, but it is a good movie. The acting is all superb. And yeah, it's one of those that even if you're looking at actors that aren't the focus of that scene, they're still engaged and working, and that doesn't happen all the time. But yeah, it's a good film. So Henry Gamble's Birthday Party is another one that I've watched. All right, what about you?
So I've been playing around on the Netflix because you never know when we're gonna plan some watch parties. You just never know. And I was like, this is my time to do The Boy because it just looks like something I would not enjoy. And it was mediocre until the last 20 minutes when it gets wild. Like wild. I am still like, what did I just see? How did it get there? I thought I knew what this movie was. I highly recommend just like fast forward to the last 20 if you're not gonna do it. I don't mind an old haunted house with a nanny situation. It's just not my favorite. And so I'm happy that right before I was like, I really should have stopped this. They were like, no, you shouldn't have. You're welcome. I liked it so much that I found the sequel. Hi, Jacob. I liked it so much that I found the sequel, which has Katie Holmes and is not as good.
Well, they usually
Was decidedly bad. They kept the doll and they kept the house, but nothing else was correlating for me. Also, I checked out Final Girl. I did not like it.
That's I've seen some people that liked it. I haven't watched it yet. I might catch it at some point if I'm bored sometime. But
no, I did not like it. I did it because I had Tubi on my TV for a moment because I needed to watch the original Stepford Wives because that's what I do on my downtime. And so I was like, well, I have this and this is there. I'm just going to do it. And then I was like, oh, is this still on? The whole time. I was like, oh, this isn't over yet? Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
One thing that I've been watching that I've been talking about, I talked about it on Fear Street 201 if you go back and listen to it, but I'm still watching The Stand. Got a new episode to watch today. It's interesting. I'm almost done with the book. I only have about 4 hours left of the book, so finally get trekked through this 45-hour audiobook. So here we go. But yeah, the TV show, I think that this newest one really suffers from their narrative choice in doing it not in chronological order. Because one of the things that I think helps the original miniseries and the book is that you have time to really fall in love with these characters, or fall, maybe not fall in love is the right word, but you know these characters before they start getting into like the stuff that happens in Boulder, the stuff that happens in Vegas, and stuff like that. And with the series, they just don't give you that time to do that for the most part. But yeah, and they make some weird like changes in the plot structure. But yeah, I will say I think the acting is better in this one than in the original miniseries.
I worry that people, because they keep doing Stephen King and they keep redoing Stephen King, I worry that they saw how it played with this timeline to make it make sense. So they think that if they just play with it, it's a new story. And that's not how you fix some of Stephen's problems. No.
Like I said, I do think that they tried to. I don't know how I haven't finished it, so I don't know how successful it is. But I do think they tried to fix his issue with the character of Larry Underwood. With the book, they continually refer to his music as the black sound. He sounds black, and he's a white man. In the TV series, in this new one, he is cast as a black man. I don't know what happens at the end of his character. I just got in the TV show. I just got to the bomb. The bomb just happened. If you read, if you know the story, you know what that means. In the book, I'm to the people who went to Boulder and are in Boulder in prison. Yeah, the 4 that started. Anyways, I don't want to give anything away because, well, I guess that's another one that's been out since the 70s. Why should I care?
People come to things late. Like, I did not do Game of Thrones books, so when people would ruin the show for me while I was in tech rehearsal, I lost friends. Because I'm just like, how dare you? They're like, this book has been out forever. I was like, how dare you? You know, we don't sometimes know about things until they're popular. I didn't have time to read a book. I was suffering in grad school. So yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, speaking of me talking about that on Fear Street 201, our new season has officially begun. Beer, beer, beer. Fear Street 201 is out there. You guys have a bunch of you have already listened to it. That's awesome.
Yes.
I'm super happy with the turnout so far. If you haven't, check it out. We got a new episode coming on Monday.
Yes. This season has been fun so far because we've not only squeezed in some of our favorites, but we've also been trying to get through this list of new people who we're going to have on the show because it's a lot. But we're managing to get like the majority of the people who have asked to be on in some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
Yes.
Super excited.
And so we kick off a whole month. Our loose theme for the month of February is going to be celebrating Black creators who are not Jordan Peele, because we ran into that problem last season where almost all of the like Black films or shows we watched, he was at least a producer on. So we were like, oh yeah, we're going to celebrate Misha Green, and people were like, Jordan Peele. I'm like, no, that's yes, but no. And so we are doing a whole month of February on Black creators who wrote and directed. All 4 of them have wrote and directed. We can't tell you what they all are, except for Mondays, because we've already told you.
Yeah. If it's the episode, if you haven't, shame on you.
Right? And it's on the episode, and it's on our socials. So,
True.
like, maybe you should be going to Hulu.
Right. And watching a movie about some unfortunate hair.
I felt attacked. Just.
Yeah, so Jordan Peele, if you're listening out there, we still love you. Mm-hmm. We'll get back to you eventually once you make another movie that's not traumatic like the one you just did. Is that a hot take? I'm sorry. But yeah, so we're really excited about doing that. And yeah, we've got 4 awesome guests for those. 3 of which are returning, and 1 of which is a brand new to the show. So
yes.
We're excited for that.
Yes, and then we get into some stretches of brand new folks, which I am also excited for, because again, we had so many wonderful people on last season that we want to keep all of them. But also, when you have 30 people who also want to be on your show, you got to do some scheduling. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for those of you that have not realized, we are dropping new episodes every Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern, so that's 8 a.m. Central. I don't know what it is out there in California. You'll have to figure that out.
It'll be 6 a.m. there? Yes, 6 a.m. Yes.
When you wake up hungover, you can listen to us.
Or if you're going to sleep. Don't you want this voice to sing you to sleep, yelling it was written by men? Isn't that what you want?
Yeah, so if you didn't get my subtle, not so subtle hint earlier, Monday, our episode on bad hair will drop at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. Mm-hmm. And the guest for that one is Miss, take it away, Sheree.
Kenya Ann Hall.
Boom.
Yeah, I've not seen Kenya since Lovecraft Country, because Kenya doesn't do all of the horror movies. Kenya's very selective. Yeah.
Yeah, when we're picking out movies, we have to be like, okay, what movie is scary, but not like I'm gonna pee myself scary, and that's what Kenya. So yeah, we're really excited about that. Be on the lookout. We will. We'll put that on all of our social media, like I said.
Yeah.
You're following us. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then subscribing on YouTube for all of our Thirsty Thursday live videos and other content. Who knows? We might get creative. I got a video camera for Christmas, so.
Oh, yeah. We do a lot of fun stuff, especially for different parts of our social media. Like we've been doing a lot more live tweeting on Twitter, and we're gonna have more games and fun over there. Whereas opposed to like Instagram, we get to have fun with our memes. I learned just enough Photoshop to almost be funny.
Got in on that burning game, y'all. We got in on it.
Right. I am the auntie you didn't want to open a computer, and you're welcome. So, yeah.
All right. Anything else we need to discuss?
I mean, I guess we could tell them to expect to see us every last Thursday of the month for Thirsty Thursday, maybe?
I think so.
Yes. We will be popping on every last Thursday of the month this season because we have StreamYard and we should be utilizing that, and we miss you. And so
it varies, so I don't think it's always going to be this time, or maybe later. Who knows? Life happens.
You'd be such a good lawyer. You're always like disclaimers. Oh.
Don't be coming for me in my mentions.
Yeah. But every last Thursday of the month, we will pop on and just be like, this is what we just did this month. How'd that feel? Also, here's what we're about to do. And maybe we'll start getting guests and things because, like I said, we have a lot of people who would like to be on the show. So maybe this is where some of them are going to end up. Yeah.
You never know. Maybe some celebrations for different holidays, birthdays, Mother's Days.
All the days.
All the days. Flag days. You never know. We might go to the flag factory.
A factor.
Okay. We better get out here. We're going crazy. Mark Zuckerberg is going to be like, what y'all doing?
And I'll be like, what are you doing? Did you buy stock? And I didn't see the tip. Do you own GameStop?
All right. Well, on that note, thank you all for joining us. We've been for this 30-minute long fun little ditty. We will see you all at the last Thursday of February.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I was just going to be like, stay tuned. Also, listen to the podcast because we're back.
Hey, Beers out there.
Bye.